Eala Janice Tjen shoot for Abu Dhabi Open doubles finals berth. Eala and Janice Tjen ride the momentum of a dominant quarterfinal win in the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open doubles. Eala barely had time to catch her breath, and somehow that made the response even more impressive. Just an hour after bowing out of the singles quarterfinals, the Filipina teen was back on court, this time alongside Janice Tjen, and looked anything but rattled. Now, the Southeast Asian duo takes aim at a spot in the finals of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open doubles, facing Teresa Mihalikova and Olivia Nichols on Friday night, February 6, Manila time. Tip-off is at 8 p.m. at Stadium Court. Eala and Tjen punched their semi-final ticket with a commanding 6-3 win over second-seed pair Shuai Zhang and Christina Buxa, a result that turned heads given the pedigree on the other side of the net. Proudly flying the flag for Southeast Asia, they seized control early in both sets, bolting to identical 3-0 leads and dictating play with crisp returns and fearless network. Even when Zhang, already a two-time doubles champion this season, including at the Australian Open, and Buxa pushed back to trim the second set deficit, Eala and Tjen never wavered, regrouping to close out 3 of the final 4 games. The victory was also a telling bounce-back moment for Eala, who had just endured a tough singles loss to world number 11 Ekaterina Alexandrova earlier in the evening. Also read, Alexandrova prevents Eala comeback in Abu Dhabi QF. I saw the last match. Instead of lingering on the disappointment, she flipped the switch almost instantly, showing poise beyond her years as she and Tjen overwhelmed a far more experienced pairing. That mental toughness will be crucial against Mihalikova and Nichols, who advanced to the semi-finals by dispatching Irina Khromakeva and Andrea Klepik. Eala and Tjen entered the semi-finals brimming with confidence and momentum, with reports from Jan Ballesteros. Editor's note: this article was written by a member of One Sports Digital with the help of AI and reviewed by editorial staff for accuracy. SCA Sisters in the Desert, Eala and Janice Tjen's quest for Abu Dhabi glory. In the shimmering courts of Abu Dhabi's International Tennis Center, where the sands of the Arabian Desert meet the elite grit of professional tennis, a new story of resilience, partnership, and rising Southeast Asian talent is being written. At the heart of it are Eala of the Philippines and Janice Tjen of Indonesia, 2 young stars whose burgeoning partnership has taken the doubles draw of the 2026 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open by storm. A tournament of high stakes and higher expectations. The Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open is a WTA 500 event, a tier of the pro circuit that brings together top-ranked players from around the world. The draw presents both a challenge and a proving ground, where established stars and emerging talent test themselves under bright lights and against deep fields. It was here that Eala and Tjen, pairing up for the first time this season, showcased a blend of skill, synergy, and Southeast Asian pride that has captured fans' imagination. Eala, already a global name in tennis circles, entered the tournament as world number 45, a historic high for the Filipina and a marker of years of steady progress on the WTA Tour. Her singles campaign saw flashes of brilliance and fierce competition, culminating in a quarter-final exit at the hands of world number 11 Ekaterina Alexandrova. Hours after that loss, rather than rest, Eala returned to the court. No signs of fatigue, only fierce determination. Tjen, meanwhile, is a rising force in her own right. The Indonesian star has climbed steadily through the rankings since her collegiate days at Pepperdine University, breaking into the WTA top 50 and becoming a symbol of Indonesian tennis resurgence. Alone in singles, she faced a tough second-round defeat, but it is in doubles where she and Eala have truly blossomed. Together, they have become known among fans as the Sisters, a playful yet powerful nickname celebrating their Southeast Asian roots and the sibling-like chemistry they bring to the doubles court. Dominance from the start, quarter-final statement. Their journey at this year's Abu Dhabi Open doubles began with a difficult opening match against a seasoned team featuring Leylah Fernandez of Canada and Kristina Mladenovic of France. The match tested nerves, momentum swings, and physical endurance. Eala and Tjen split the first 2 sets, then held their nerve in a super tiebreak to secure a thrilling victory. It was a display not just of technical skill but emotional poise, as though the duo were telling the world, "We're here to make waves." In their quarterfinal match, they faced an even sterner test against second-seeded Shuai Zhang and Christina Buxa, a pairing with multiple titles and deep tour experience. Yet from the outset, Eala and Tjen played with aggressive intent. They jumped out to fast starts in both sets, racing to early 3-0 leads and dictating play with sharp returns, athletic net coverage, and a chemistry that made each cover and response feel instinctive rather than coached. By the final scoreline, 6-3, 6-3, the victory was decisive. But the impact went deeper. They ousted a highly ranked team with confidence, poise, and a belief that this partnership could go the distance. In doing so, Eala and Tjen booked a semi-finals berth and kept alive their hopes of reaching the doubles finals, a historic opportunity for both players, and particularly for Southeast Asian tennis. The heartbeat of partnership. What makes the Eala Tjen pairing so compelling isn't just the results, it's the story woven between the points. On paper, they come from different backgrounds and experiences. Eala has been a prodigy since her junior days, competing in major Grand Slams, honing her craft against elite singles competition, and now translating that intensity into doubles. Tjen's journey is one of steady ascension, from college tennis to cracking the doubles top 50 and proving that grit and smart tennis can overcome raw power and pace. Yet when they step on the court, differences fade. Their styles, Eala's aggression and court intelligence paired with Tjen's tactical ingenuity and steady tennis, complement each other beautifully. Their communication is crisp. Their positioning at the net and baseline hybridizes the best of both worlds: fearless poaching, instinctive lobs, and calculated serves. Opponents often don't know which rhythm they'll face next, making the duo unpredictable and thrilling to watch. This synergy was evident the instant they faced seasoned professionals. Through every rally, their energy never dipped. When opponents clawed back games, or when momentum shifted serve by serve, Eala and Tjen never looked flustered. They played with the acceptance that mistakes happen but the belief that the next point, strategically and mentally, still belonged to them. It was less about perfection and more about resolve. More than a match, identity and inspiration. For fans across Southeast Asia, watching Eala and Tjen in Abu Dhabi is about more than wins and losses. It's a representation of regional pride on a world stage. Tennis, long dominated by players from Europe, North America, and Australia, now sees Southeast Asian names rising with every passing tournament. The impact is not just statistical, it's cultural and inspirational. Young players from Manila to Jakarta now watch matches not just